Hi everyone, Jasper Basson here, founder of Dryk Holdings and the financial director of Lead Optimizers. I'm here on my lunchtime nature walk, and I thought good to, seeing this filing season, just give you a few hints on if you need to submit a tax return. So join me on this adventure. Let's walk through the woods and I'll talk you through your tax return. So this time of year, everybody always asks me, do I need to submit a tax return? Especially in the beginning of filing season that we are now, in the 1st of July or the beginning of July. So when do you need to submit a tax return? If you receive a salary from one employer less than 350,000 Rand per annum, you don't have to submit a tax return. If you do receive a travel allowance from that employer, you do need to submit a tax return, but you can submit a travel claim. And you can also look at the previous video of mine to show you or to explain to you the various supporting documents that you need to submit that travel allowance. It's also very important to note that if you do receive a salary or more than one stream of income from more than one employer, that you have to submit a tax return. Even though both of them might be below a tax threshold, both of them might even be below the threshold of the plus minus 75,000 Rand per annum. But if you do receive a salary from more than one employer, you need to submit this tax return. On that point, if you do receive income from more than one employer, make sure that your main income can be taxed at the normal tax rates or the statutory rates. But all the other various streams of income need to be taxed at 25%, at least at 25% per month that you need to pay the pay-as-you-earn over. So arrange that with all the other employers that you receive a secondary income from. Please just note that if you do receive a salary less than 350,000 Rand per annum from one employer, but you do have a medical aid certificate, if you have retirement annuities, you can still submit a tax return and you can claim back those two items on your tax return to get a tax refund. Now, where it does get complicated or a bit more complicated is where you maybe earn a salary of less than 350,000 Rand per annum from one employer, but you do have additional income in the sense of additional part-time business, rental income, or interest above the exempt amount of 23,800 currently. If you do earn any of those items, you need to submit a tax return. If you're still unclear if you need to submit a tax return, or if you need any assistance regarding the tax return, feel free to contact me on the link below. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, on this walk, and I'll speak to you soon in future videos. If you did find value from this video, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also please share this video with a fellow entrepreneur friend.